Alright, get ready. Does a sparkling unicorn need an intro? I think so. I think so. Whiskey Creek never disappoints. Here we go. Let's race. 35 plus C. Road 13. So, my whole goal this race is to try finishing, and people are just trying not to let me. Coming in hot to that corner. Look at this guy in front of me. I didn't realize it until I was rewatching this video. He has like a 10-pack strapped around his waist with water bottles. I've never ever seen that racing. But it's kind of a good idea if you think about it, because all the weight is kind of low and it's like proportioned across the body. I don't know. Hey, if it worked for him, it worked for him. He's ahead of me. Oh gosh. I was like looking forward to this race with the Mad Moose coming up in 2 weeks from last Saturday for me. I was like, alright, I gotta really push at this race. This is very good terrain with the logs, ups and downs, enduro section, just, you know, like a little bit of everything. Trying to get around here. I'm trying to get around! But yeah, so my body's feeling it today with just all these ups and downs. Oh gosh. Weather is perfect. Oh my gosh. Cool, not hot, sunny, as you see. And I am using my new camera, which almost didn't happen. I'll have to look up the name later. I forget the name, but I took a tumble, and it's the first time, I think, maybe second, that I ever had the camera come off my helmet. And so I literally went up the hill, got stuck, and fell. Thank you. Came back down, did another attempt at it, and had a younger girl fall into me, probably like an 18 plus class. And so she fell right into my front tire. Boom! And she's like, you know, oh, I'm like, oh dang. So I'm like helping the bike off her. I was like, hey, at least I got it recorded. She's like, your camera isn't there. I'm like, what? So I'm looking around on the ground, and this guy's like, hey, is this your camera? I was like, yes. Oh my god. So I think his number might have been 571. I looked it up on Mototail. If I still got Mototail, you can hold up. Gosh. Nolan Hambleton. Hambleton. So Nolan, thank you very much. This is literally my first race on this camera. So this could have been a very non-recorded race. Yeah. Oh gosh. So I literally had on my list safety tether, and I got so busy with bike stuff, bike prep, packing stuff that I said I'm not gonna worry about the, you know, tether for the camera. I was actually worried about my mount on the helmet breaking off, not the DJI that has like a quick action 2-button press and it will come off the mount. That's how it came off. So nice to know it before the Mad Moose, whenever the stuff's really gonna hit the fan. Which actually I'm gonna wear my old helmet unless I get the time to make a new metal mount for my new helmet, because the plastic one, I'm a little bit afraid that I'm going to take a good tumble and it's going to break the mount. Then I'm not going to be recording nothing. So, oh, look at these. Look at these. Train. Look at this train. Ups and downs. I took a tumble, I think, right around here last year. It's kind of like that. It was a bumpy wood section. It was wet. And I literally got bumped off my bike. And this section right here is the second time in a row. There's carnage on this hill.
I swear it's the same hill.
I don't know. It's not a difficult hill for me, but I guess if you have someone falling into you or falling on you, that it could be. Speaking of hill climbs, it took me 3 attempts at the hill to get up. So my third one, I got up. Alright, so let's break it down. Before it happened, you'll see it coming up. The first attempt, I'm going up, and I kind of got blocked by some guys that, didn't make it. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to waste too much energy. And I go down. Oh wait, that's when I lost the camera. No, second attempt I lost the camera. I go up, and this guy kind of like in the line I was going to go, so I went off to the left, and I fell down. The third time, so there was 3 attempts. The third time is whenever I was going up right in the beginning, and the girl stopped midway on the hill because she didn't have enough momentum, and it looked like she was locking up the front brake and sliding down the hill, and I was like, oh, I'm already going, I'm full speed. So I'm like, I'm just going to scooch right to the right of her and, kind of blast on by. As, like, the perfect timing of worlds colliding, she starts to fall over right into my lane, right as I'm going up. There was, like, not even letting off the gas or anything, so I hit her with some speed right in the front tire. And, yeah, she took it like a trooper. Definitely, I think she was hurting there for a minute. I hope she didn't get hurt too bad. I thought I had it recorded, but I didn't have my camera. So, after that, I did make it up once the traffic was cleared out. But so I did learn an important lesson for the Mad Moose, because usually I'm just kind of like go, and I'll like kind of like figure out a move as I'm going. But I also need to conserve my energy for that race, so I can't be doing 5 attempts getting up because people are blocking the hill. So I'm gonna really kind of try. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna try to go and make better line choices going up the hill. They got a couple sand hills. They have, it looks like a telephone pole hill with some moon rocks on it. And one of the videos I was watching, the guy's like, I watched like every video I could find on this, and I knew, the GoPros, action cameras, they kind of like really flatten things out. But until I got here, it was like, oh my gosh, this is so steep. So I'm like, ooh, okay. But I do have a new tire that I'm going to be putting on in a couple days. It is the JX8. It's a hare tire. And feels pretty good. Feels pretty, oh gosh. Look at that. That was a wrong turn going to an old trail section. Alright, first attempt. Here we go. I'm going good. Could have used a little more gas, but that's what I'm working with. If I actually would have had more gas, right in that a good RPM, I would have been able to go and cut up there and cut back onto the trail. That's what the professional would have done. I fast forwarded this for you. I was supposed to mute the clip, so I'm sorry for all the chipmunk noises. Okay, here we go. So I think this might be, let's look at it. Yeah, this is attempt number 2. Because I didn't fall that one. And I should have jumped. I was kind of like waiting for the guys in front of me to go. I think he's going to go. Nope, you're not going to go. I lost so much time this first lap. Which while we're waiting for me to go, there was 11 DNFs in my class. And the guy next to me in the very beginning, I was like, hey, good luck. He was on an older KTM 525 that was dripping a little bit of coolant from the line. Like I can see drips going down. We were talking about it for a second. I was like, oh boy, that bike, this course. Yeah, see, look at, he's completely sideways on the hill. There's Mike up there in the red trying to help out. And look at the camera just roll. It perfectly rolled. It would have been even better if it would have. Oh.
Hey! Hey!
And here's my savior for the camera. So he stopped it so it would not kill the battery. And speaking of battery, I got 2 hours and 25 minutes on this one battery, and I shut it off and there's some more left. All right, here we go. Here's my fourth attempt, my good run when I have no one on the hill. I slow down and get clipped up over there. Should have just stayed on it. I got caught on this right here. I would have floated over it, but no. I struggled for a second, trying not to exert energy. And neither was this guy in front of me. Doesn't that suck being short? that is a shortfall there. You just get a little bit off balance and you don't have the legs to keep the bike up. Anyone want to guess where my buddy Chris got for the B class? 40 plus B? Chris Yeager, #1. So he should be able to stay in the first place. He's gonna possibly, sounded 50-50, 60-40 maybe, about making it out to the Mad Moose with me and Stanko, Mr. 002. But we're gonna see what happens, because he was trying to race 10 pines, or not race, volunteer to work 10 pines, and that way, and he did say whatever he got on this race would help. Okay, I'm trying to read these signs. Okay, so there's a bypass ahead. I'm like, you know what? Hard enduro training. We gotta try it said AA A hill. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. This is my, my gotta make it up the hill. No, this is the only way to go. There's no bypass to the Mad Moose hard enduro. And I'm making it. I won't say it's the cleanest, but I made it. The key for this 24 XCW 300 is second gear. Second gear is that good hill climbing in the power band setup for me, which I've come to figure out from playing around with it a little bit. So at least I know that's what I need to have for coming up here. Bringing out the bike a little bit, and I get a little sloppy right here. I go to start leaning in on the turn and it's sandy and I start sliding. Alright. The end of lap 1. All my big talk about the enduro session with Stanko. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to go this way. And I'm going through and I'm like looking for that little cheater log that's right in front of the tires, which he already told me. He's like, oh, that thing's going to be shot out of there by the time we go through. I was like, you think so? Maybe, maybe not. And yeah, it was gone. So my slow attempt at getting right up there was definitely. I should have just flew. I should have flew up here. See, I was looking for it. Oh, this was. And then I decided to swarm over here. I'm gonna ride the tree. Wasn't set up right. Oh gosh. I'm just. Oh God. For all me complaining about people not making the tree sections and everything, I'm just not really doing the best myself. More skills to work on. More skills to work on. I forget what I ended up getting. I was down into 20s place. I was going for the third lap. And because I seen the white flag, and I'm like, all right, cool, sweet. Gotta push it. Usually that's where I quit. And I made it about, I think, 4 to 5 miles in. And I already felt like, I think I stopped. And I was taking a quick little break, and I'm like looking at my gas. And these 24s have a high sump. It's like more, it doesn't drain the gas out the bottom of those like end side tanks. And so I'm like looking and I'm shaking the gas around and I'm like, ooh, I don't see all that much. Oh, I guess I should have stopped and put some gas in. You know, because normally I'm quitting and I got, you know, extra gas left. So I'm like going, I hear a stumble in the bike for a second, and I'm like, man, I really don't feel like walking all the way back and then trying to find my bike after that with a gas can in hand, walking down this 10-mile trail. So I ended up calling it quits. I seen the trail, seen some guys. Like, hey, how do you get back to the campground? Because I don't feel like running out of gas. Could I have maybe made it? Possibly. Do I really feel like chancing it? Nope. I'm not shooting for points or anything, so where am I going here? Why did I leave this clip in here? I'm not doing nothing. There's no excitement. Hudson. Every now and then I make editing mistakes myself. So let's see. Oh, this is a hill. Okay, this is where I left it in. That 300 though, oh my gosh, the power, so nice. Torque, love the torque. This was perfect practice for that race coming up. Oh, here we go. I'm like looking and the gas is so clear. I'm like shaking. Is it there? Is it not there? This is a point where it's in my head that I don't have much gas. I better be careful.
Which way back to the campground?
Oh, there it is. The end for me.
Yep.
And it'll T,
Yep.
dead end,
Yep.
and go left.
So anyways,
Thank you, sir.
this video was recorded on the DJI Action 5 Pro, and it does have a better battery, longer life. If you're in the market to upgrade, I'm telling you what, getting those shorter videos and having to do battery change if you do want to get a longer video, I'm completely happy with this. For the next race, the 4-hour race, I'll bring one extra battery. And I bet I'll be just fine because I think I'll give out before my camera does with this battery juice. I'm headed on back. My mom came out to visit. I'm tired. I had a 3-hour and 40-minute drive back home. Thank you for watching. Pony down and out.